Before the land had borders, before names were written, Isigodi Valley lived by balance. When people forgot patience, the land reminded them. When people rushed, the land took something in return. At sunrise, 7 young guardians walked toward the village gate. They are not warriors by birth. They are survivors of choice. Long ago, each of them touched the spirit well-hidden places where nature tests the heart before gifting power. Kairo was the first. Lost as a child during a drought, he stood his ground against a charging lion instead of running. The spirit saw courage mixed with fear and spared him. Since that day, Kairo carries the lion spirit. His roar strengthens allies and shakes enemies. But leadership constantly tests his confidence. Nala found her power while running from hunger. She ran until her lungs burned, until her legs failed, yet she kept moving. The cheetah spirit answered her desperation. Speed became her gift and her curse. She learned to move fast, but not always to think. Tano gained the elephant spirit when he refused to abandon elders during a village fire. He stood between them and collapsed, unmoving. His power grants strength, memory, and protection. He remembers everything, especially mistakes. Zara climbed the highest cliff, seeking answers after losing her family. The eagle spirit lifted her sight beyond distance. She sees danger before it arrives, but knowing too much often leaves her alone. Mosi laughed in the face of death. Trapped during a raid, he mocked his captors until fear broke. The hyena spirit chose him. Sound bends at his will. Illusions follow his laughter, but humor hides deep fear. Ayo waited silently in river reeds after betrayal by her own kin. When enemies struck, the crocodile spirit rose with her. Her skin hardens like stone. She trusts actions, not promises. Kito, the youngest, touched the spirit well last. He hid from conflict his whole life. The chameleon spirit accepted his fear, granting camouflage and adaptability. Yet he struggles with identity always blending, never standing. Now they face their first true test together. Their mission is to escort sacred water stones to the mountain shrine before sunset. The stones glow faintly, pulsing like a heartbeat. Without them, the valley's rivers will vanish. The journey begins quietly. They cross dry plains where abandoned villages whisper of past failures. They pass broken wagon signs of earlier missions that never returned. Zara senses movement far away. Tano urges patience. Kairo hesitates between listening and leading. As the sun climbs, they enter a narrow canyon. That's when the air changes. Dust thickens. Shadows stretch unnaturally. From the rocks drop masked figures, the Black Fang Clan. Their movements are sharp, trained, merciless. At their center stands Malik, bonded to the black mamba spirit. His eyes never blink, his voice is calm. He moves faster than fear itself. The attack is sudden. Nala charges ahead alone, striking fast but exposed. Mosi creates sound illusions to confuse enemies, but panic cracks his rhythm. Kito vanishes completely, afraid to be seen. Ayo hardens her skin and fights head-on, holding the line alone. Tano shields Zara as she calls out warnings too late. Kairo roars but hesitates, doubting his command. Malik strikes once, the water stones fall. Smoke erupts, the Black Fang Clan retreats, leaving silence behind. Night falls under a massive baobab tree. The 7 sit wounded, not just in body, but in spirit. No one speaks until Tano finally says, "Rushing cost us everything." Ayo adds quietly, "Trust is risk, but isolation is failure." Kito reappears, ashamed. Kairo stands tall at last. We failed, but we choose what failure becomes. As dawn breaks, Zara sees smoke rising from the mountain shrine. Malik is moving. The 7 stand together changed, not perfect, but awake. The journey is not over.